분석 기술은 누구나 배울 수 있지만 결국 돈을 버는 사람은 자제력을 통제하는 사람입니다. 유명한 트레이딩 심리학자 클리프 채코나는 개인 투자자들의 분석 능력도 중요하지만 결국 안정적인 수입을 벌기 위해서는 감정의 통제를 완성해야 한다고 하는데요. 13년간 개인 투자를 하며 깨우친 매매 심리의 정답을 말합니다. 중요한 내용 함께 보시죠.
You know, trading will always mirror your actual life. And so the more you trade, the more you start to understand who you are.
With that, why do most traders lose?
Bro, like I could mention a lot of stuffs, right? Of course, the first things first is lack of knowledge,
Okay.
right? Lack of understanding. But after you've gotten all the knowledge, all the understanding, if the mindset is not right, nothing still changes. I tell my people this analogy all the time. The same knife we used to cook is the same knife someone can use to hurt someone. There is no problem with the knife. It's the mindset holding the knife. And so you can have the best strategy in the world in the hand of an untransformed trader, and it's the same as dangerous as a trader with lack of knowledge.
So in my left hand,
Yeah.
I have a successful trader's mindset.
Okay.
In my right hand, I have a struggling trader's mindset.
Yeah.
What's the difference between them?
Transformation, because the average mind of a human being is everything opposite to who a trader is meant to be. So if you want to become a transformed trader, you need to subscribe to the transformation process. And a lot of traders don't understand that. They think all they need is a holy grail strategy and they are good to go. So that holy grail strategy, if it exists, comes into the mind of a trader who is not transforming. Guess what happens? It still keeps on messing up. You see how big this place look, the whole desert look? That is how big the financial market is. And this is the average retail trader. Because at the top of the hierarchy, we have the major banks. The second in command, we have the EBS. Then we have the medium-sized bank at the third. Then you will find the corporations, the hedge funds, the Warren Buffett and Co. and all these companies. Then at the bottom of the hierarchy, you will find the retail traders. So retail traders need to understand that they have an unfair disadvantage and they need to respect the hierarchy. You've been dealt with revenge trading?
I think everyone has.
Well, the truth of the matter is not being able to stop yourself from taking trades after a losing streak is a habit that is formed over a period of time. And the truth is, let's say somebody started trading, 6 months ago, and in the beginning, they kept on having losing streaks, and every single time they had this, losses, they went back in again trying to chase and get the money back. Now, the dangers of that is that if you actually win a trade from that, it starts to give you that gratification of, all I can do is to always get back again into the market after some losses and get my money back.
When someone approaches trading,
Yeah,
the first thing they should do, instead of how much money do I want to make,
yeah,
how much am I willing to lose?
exactly. And a lot of people fail to understand that losses are part of the game. You said it, right? That losses are part of the game.
사실 이게 핵심입니다. 트레이딩을 할 때 얼마를 벌지보다 얼마를 잃을지 계산하는 것, 감당 가능한 리스크를 파악하고 안정적인 심리 상태를 유지해 성공 확률을 높이는 것입니다. 이어서 뒷받침되어야 하는 감정 컨트롤의 방법들을 이야기합니다.
And so they need to understand, hey, and this is funny. Traders mostly hate stop losses. There is this whole culture of, I've hit a stop loss or I've lost a trade. No, you've not lost a trade, you stopped the trade. A stop loss is not a lost trade, it's a stop trade. Like right now we're moving. We get to the traffic light, we stop. Have we stopped the journey? No, just stopped for a while and keep going when the road is clear. That's what a stop loss is. Trading psychology is you understanding the way you feel, the way you react, and the things around you, how they affect you. It's what forms your psychology behind executing trades.
So emotions are a big part of trading. I want to tap into emotions and psychology and how they mix.
Yeah.
How did you let emotions stop you from destroying your trades in your own personal experience?
You just have to understand what emotions are, bro. You gotta understand that emotions are not negative. They're actually what makes you a human. But then they can form a negative package. So we have basic emotions and we have complex emotions. The basic emotion is the ones that we feel, especially when we're on the desert, right? I saw from your face the way you're enjoying the nature. That is basic emotion. And then we have the complex ones such as, rage, emotions that makes you revenge trade. They are complex ones. But then you need to understand that it's two or more basic emotions coming together forms complex ones. That is what you don't want in your trading. So if you lose one trade, it's perfectly normal. 2 trades is normal. Whatever you are feeling, you didn't want it to lose, is perfectly normal. However, when you start to now think about things like, oh man, I wish I didn't take the trade. Oh man, I wish I would have stayed in. Especially when it kicks you out and goes your direction. Now you meditating on those basic emotions that you had eventually becomes a complex one and now leads to either regrets that will make you now revenge trade and so on and so forth. So understanding that, man, the emotions you feel as a trader is perfectly normal. Don't let it stick for a longer period of time, because anything meditated upon becomes a different way of how you react to it.
So obviously to build a building like the Burj Khalifa, it takes strategic planning.
Yeah.
I find myself having a strategy when it comes to my trading, yet I fail to stick to it. Why is that?
You just have to understand that you cannot find it difficult sticking to other things and find it easy sticking to your trading plan. Sticking to any plan is a habit, whether it be in trading or whatever. So I always tell people this, that good trading is boring. Bad trading is interesting, because good trading, you gotta follow a system that you've been able to acquire at your conscious competence stage, right? So now okay, I gotta do X, Y, Z every single time to get the results I'm looking for. It's boring. But you gotta bring yourself, and you have to have ritual. That, okay, I'm gonna stick to this regardless. And one more thing, take breaks.
Yeah, of course.
It's not always about you don't want to follow the plan. Sometimes you are just tired following the plan.
I think a lot of people, especially me too, chasing perfection. Yeah. When we talk about trading psychology, it's something that people think they can perfect, but really psychology is something you can never be perfect at, right?
It's something you need to understand. Psychology is not something that you become perfect at. It's something that you get more conviction in. So I understand if I take more trades, I get mentally exhausted. It's perfectly normal. Why? Because the average mind that I have is not meant to make more than 2 emotional decisions in a single day. The more you do that, you become mentally exhausted. People need to just come to that self-awareness more than trying to become perfect. And that is where the problem is. Trying to become perfect in everything in trading leads to multiple mistakes. You hit stop loss, you smile. Cliff, I lost $100. I don't feel like smiling. Don't worry. A smile is not a feeling. It's something you do. And the more you do that, your body starts receiving that information and start making you feel well. So the more you smile every time you hit stop loss, your body is saying stop loss is okay. There's no problem with that. But if you hit stop loss and you frown, your body says, hey, master, hate stop losses, therefore revenge trading time.